Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a concept so fundamental, so utterly baked into the fabric of our daily lives. You probably never stop to question it. It's right there on every calendar, every birthday card, every holiday countdown. We're talking about the year. What is a year? Sounds simple, right? A year is, well, a year. 365 days, give or take. We celebrate it, we dread it, we make plans for it. But scratch beneath the surface of that seemingly obvious answer, and you find a tangled, fascinating, and sometimes comically messy story of astronomy, mathematics, and human ingenuity. At its most basic, a year is the time it takes for a planet to complete one full orbit around its star. For us, lucky inhabitants of Earth, that means one trip around our glorious, life-giving sun. Simple enough. We go loop-to-loop, we call it a year, we light off fireworks. But here's where the universe, in its infinite wisdom, throws a wrench into our perfectly organized calendars. That orbit, it's not exactly 365 days. Oh no, that would be too convenient. Instead, our Earth takes approximately 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds to circle the sun. Imagine being an ancient astronomer. You've got this fancy sundial. You're tracking the sun's position, feeling pretty smart about predicting seasons. Then, boom, you notice everything's slowly drifting. Your perfectly timed spring festival is now a day late. The winter solstice is happening when it's still vaguely autumnal. It's like your perfectly tuned clock suddenly decided it needed a 14er. In Colorado, on February 29th, every few years, chaos. This pesky extra quarter day, roughly, is the villain of our story. If we just stuck to a 365-day year, over time, our seasons would completely shift. After a mere 100 years, summer would start a full 25 days later. Imagine Christmas in July for everyone in the Northern Hemisphere, not just those in Australia. Actually, that sounds kind of nice, but culturally, it would be a disaster. So, how did we fix it? Well, it wasn't a quick fix. It was a centuries-long, global-scale, collective headache. Enter the Romans. Before Julius Caesar decided to slap some order onto things, the Roman calendar was, to put it mildly, a mess. It was lunar-based, with 355 days, and priests would periodically add extra months to try and keep things aligned. This was often done for political reasons, extending the terms of favored officials or shortening those of rivals. It was less a calendar, more a tool of political sabotage. Oh, your enemy is up for re-election. Whoops, this year is only 300 days long. Julius Caesar, after conquering Egypt and witnessing their more sensible 365-day calendar, decided enough was enough. In 45 BCE, he introduced the Julian calendar. His big idea: a 365-day year, with an extra day added every 4 years, the legendary leap day. This was revolutionary. It largely fixed the drift, and for over 1,600 years, it was the standard. But even Caesar's genius wasn't perfect. That extra day every 4 years was based on the assumption that the year was exactly 365.25 days long. Remember our precise measurement: 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds. That Julian calendar was adding about 11 minutes too much each year. Doesn't sound like much, does it? Just 11 minutes. But those minutes add up. By 1582, the Julian calendar was 10 full days ahead of the actual astronomical year. The spring equinox, which the Church used to calculate Easter, was falling on March 11th instead of March 21st. The whole system was off-kilter, and the religious leaders were getting rather confused about when to celebrate what. They probably had to reschedule the Easter Bunny's flight plan. So, Pope Gregory XIII, bless his calendar-fixing heart, stepped in. In 1582, he issued a papal bull decreeing a new calendar, the Gregorian calendar, which is the one we use today. His solution was brilliant in its simplicity and maddening in its implementation. First, he just deleted 10 days. Wednesday, October 4th, 1582, was immediately followed by Friday, October 15th, 1582. Imagine going to bed on the 4th and waking up on the 15th. Honey, what did I miss? Did I win the lottery in my sleep? People literally lost a chunk of their lives, at least on paper. There were probably riots from people who thought they were being cheated out of wages or birthdays. Next, he refined the leap year rule. A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. Unless it is a century year like 1700 or 1900. In which case, it is only a leap year if it is divisible by 400. So, 2000 was a leap year divisible by 400, but 1900 was not divisible by 100 but not 400. This seemingly fiddly rule means that over 400 years, there are 97 leap days instead of 100. It brings the average length of a Gregorian year to 365.2425 days, which is incredibly close to the actual length of 365.24 to 189 days. That's an error of only 26 seconds per year, which amounts to just one day every 3,323 years. We probably won't need another calendar reform in our lifetime, unless, of course, Jeff Bezos decides we should just convert everything to Amazon Prime days. But a year isn't just about Earth's journey. It's a surprisingly versatile concept. On other planets, a year can be wildly different. On Mercury, a year is only 88 Earth days long. If you lived there, you'd be celebrating your birthday roughly 4 times a year. Conversely, on Neptune, a year stretches out for a staggering 165 Earth years. If you were born on Neptune, you'd probably finish your homework before your first birthday party. Talk about delayed gratification. And it's not always about orbits. We have a fiscal year for businesses, stretching from October to September, or whatever convoluted system accountants dream up. We have an academic year, which usually means 9 months of intense learning, followed by 3 months of questionable life choices. A year can also be a deeply personal measure. A good year might mean career success or finding love. A bad year could be a period of loss or struggle. We often say, time flies or it feels like yesterday, because our perception of a year can be so subjective, so tied to our experiences and emotions. The year you turn 10 feels like an eternity. The year you turn 40 seems to vanish in a blink. Ultimately, a year is a reminder of our place in the cosmos. It's a beautifully precise, yet constantly refined, measure of our journey through space. It's a testament to human curiosity and our relentless need to organize the universe around us, even when the universe tries its best to throw us off by a few minutes or 10 whole days. So, the next time you mark off a day on your calendar or celebrate another trip around the sun, spare a thought for those ancient stargazers, frustrated Roman priests, and meticulous popes who all just wanted to make sure Christmas didn't accidentally end up in summer. And remember, every day is a step in Earth's grand cosmic dance. If you found this cosmic calendar conundrum as fascinating as we did, smash that like button. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite fact about time. And don't forget to subscribe to the What Is channel and ring that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the everyday mysteries that surround us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.